Hello everybody, welcome to another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new album by the Welsh rock band Those Damn Crows with their new album God-Shaped Holes. So I was going to be talking about this album either as a separate video, but the original plan was I was thinking of just putting it at the April albums of the month, but there's been some traction with this band. Apparently this album is heading for a #1 in the UK. It could not happen, but I'm very surprised a band this small, that while they did originally get a good bit of exposure starting up, it's surprising to see a band on a small record label like Earache even get this opportunity. Their last album I talked about, Inhale Exhale, which I thought was just an okay record, that got #3 in the UK charts, so it's definitely possible that this could be a album topper for them. But Those Damn Crows, I think, kind of follow this very mainstream rock sound that I can imagine a lot of older fans enjoying, at least not in terms of being Those Damn Crow older fans, but older audience specifically. A lot of the stuff here is very butt rock, as per usual from the continuation on their sound. The album does kind of play into some slower songs. You do get a ballad called Still, the final track of the record. You get the more kind of classic grounded songs like Let's Go Psycho, No Surrender, and even Fake, that kind of do feel like they speak in terms of being the kind of average sound for Those Damn Crows. The energy is still interesting, and I think for the more kind of mainstream sort of generic approach, I didn't want to use that word, but it is just kind of more of a generic sound that is often overplayed and just something that easily faults and gets the band onto major radio stations like Kerrang. It makes sense why. Those Damn Crows definitely aren't a band of absolute weak quality, but I don't think this album is really pushing anything special. If I'm going to be honest, from my listens of Inhale Exhale to this is a little bit of a step down. I find that the songs just don't really hit as much. I feel like a lot of it's a bit tamer in some way. You still get some kind of classic hard rock sounds from the band, but a lot of the songs kind of go for this tamer aesthetic, while you do get a little bit more of the arena rock sort of root sound in Inhale Exhale, just done a little bit better. I think the album is still probably the same tier of good, though. By that I mean it's just fine. I don't think it really does anything that feels remarkable, incredible, and I think if you're just looking for something that's just a standard easy listen and for some rock, I don't think this one is a bad pick. It's not really a downright awful album, it's not a bad album, but it certainly isn't anything great. It's just kind of a you'd listen to it every so often sort of experience, and you might get more of a kick out of it than I do. But yeah, Those Damn Crows, I don't think this is anything extraordinary, but I haven't really been impressed with any of their albums yet. I haven't been disappointed, nor have I really been impressed, so it's kind of been a very mid sort of discography from the band, and this entry is no different. So this is a 2.5 out of 5 for me. It's a whatever album. I think Those Damn Crows, I would like to see a lot more experimentation, just kind of see them really push it, because while vocally they still have a good voice, I think instrumentally it just kind of feels very basic, not in terms of that it's, you know, anyone can play it, but it just feels very much like I could imagine at least 100 bands doing this sound. Not that they'd want to, because I think they'd want to be a little bit more original, but that's all I have to say. Hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video.